Get some. I guess I'll save all my commentary for actual videoing. Well, should we start it up now?
I kind of already did.
Oh well, I guess I can make my commentary now. No, can't I?
This is. I just figured I'd use this as like a pre-thing.
Well, that's what I was saying. We can kind of do our speculations real quick. All right. WolfBlade, what's your speculation?
I'm excited for Nintendo. As everyone knows, I'm a huge Nintendo guy, so really excited about it. I want to see. Actually, I want to see a new Mario game, whether it's like a Mario sports game or something. I'd like to see a new Mario game. I want to see more of Mario Maker. I sure as heck would like to see some new Zelda U stuff.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
TJ, what are your thoughts?
I'm really excited to see the some stuff on Star Fox. Actually,
Yes, yes.
I'm really kind of excited to see what they're gonna bring to the table with that. But
Yeah. Well,
Chowster.
I'm of course just. Oh crap! I'm just hoping for some big surprises, kind of thing. I mean, of course, Zelda and Star Fox. I'm hoping for, but just something different, something new.
Right.
We'll see.
I thought they said
right.
that they weren't bringing Zelda U to the
Mr. Iwata?
E3 this year.
Mr.
Nice
Iwata?
puppet.
Oh.
But by the way,
Yes, we're ready to
hey
start
everybody,
filming the
this is
Nintendo
WolfBlade
digital
coming
event
at
for
you,
E3
and your host
2015.
with PREREC.
Okay, thank you.
And I'm here with my good friends, Chowster, and my special guest of honor that's been helping me with these videos, T-Hop.
What's going on?
And this is the Nintendo Direct. Nintendo press conference.
Are you ready for the digital event?
Nintendo 62. Nintendo 63. Nintendo 64. My puppet body is ready.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
You have to enjoy their humor sometimes, though.
They go all out. They try to be real funny and comical about it all. It's pretty great.
See, I like Nintendo because they just don't take themselves seriously, and that's what a company should do.
Right.
Yep.
I'm here.
Oh man.
So, and for those of you out there watching, I understand that the video looks kind of shaky and stuff. That's just because we're doing this live. So, the live feed from the stream that we're watching is a little choppy.
Okay, ready whenever you are, gentlemen.
I'm loving the Muppet stuff, though.
Remember my wife.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Dang! Dude, we're talking about some Star Fox stuff.
Well, of course. There we go.
Dude, he turned into Flacco. This is what everyone wants, man.
And no Slippy because no one likes Slippy.
Exactly.
Unless the cameraman turns into Slippy.
Just randomly.
Yeah.
Slippy is actually not part of the Star Fox team anymore.
Peppy, you mean?
No, Slippy.
What? How not? I thought they were it was the mechanic.
Oh,
was-
I don't know. I don't know, I'm just talking
Shoot.
out my butt.
No, Peppy's the one that retired.
No, I know. You missed the joke.
Do a barrel roll.
Oh.
Yeah, come on, Fox. Do a barrel roll.
Yeah.
Barrel roll, I can do better than that. Check this out.
Dude!
Here we go.
Entering Corneria's orbit.
Oh, man.
Oh jeez.
An
So-
all-new land-based game.
So, I was actually, when they first announced Star Fox in the E3 last year, I was really excited to see what they had coming. Because I think Star Fox is going to look amazing with the new, the new graphics and everything else.
I mean, you see it right now. I wouldn't say it's, I don't know. Like, it's not, like, amazing. I mean, it looks good. But I don't know. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like, it could look better.
Yeah.
Although,
I'm excited though. I wanted this to happen. You know, that's what I was looking forward to. And right off the rip, you know, they talk about it.
yeah.
The hype's already real, man.
Those different little things there. That's kind of cool.
Switching to all range mode. Let's take the offensive.
Do a barrel roll.
All about them barrel rolls.
Star Fox Zero.
See, I was
So is it a
kinda-
precursor then?
I was kind of hoping that it was going to be kind of like Adventures, personally.
I live right by the
But see, they're never going to do that again because so many people complained about it. I personally loved Adventures.
Yeah, Adventures was the one game that got me into Star Fox.
Now, I really think if they kept it.
TV show about fighter
Sorry, I know we're completely ignoring Miyamoto
Hey,
here.
you're fine.
that inspired me to make a game that had
but-
cinematic elements.
Crap, I lost what I was going to say.
Each character having a distinct
Oh,
personality and their own
I think
drama.
if they kept it as Dinosaur Planet, like, you know, how it was originally named that.
Right.
If they kept it like that, I think people would have been more receptive to it. Because they're like, oh, we want a Star Fox game. Oh, this isn't Star Fox, what the crap? Where I think it was a good game on its own merits. It just has that branding of Star Fox that no one liked.
Look and feel.
Right.
We talked about all sorts of types of people, but ever since I was in school, I drew comics.
I don't know.
caricaturized animals, and
I think what it was
should be based
it was
off
too
of.
much like Zelda in a way, maybe.
On the designer. And we thought
Yeah, there was different
Then I
things
thought
about it, though.
making a fox the main character.
I don't know.
Well, then you got those people out there that either like half the people who Star Fox fans loved Crystal, or they hated Crystal.
Yeah.
Kind of no in between there.
Which I don't see her in this one, so I'm wondering if
This place
she
is
may not be
known
here.
for the
Which I'm pretty sad about because I for one love Crystal. I thought she was an amazing character.
where you would fly through different arches.
So that Corneria level they're talking about right now looks like the same one from
Like the one you
64.
find on a plane.
So this isn't a remake, is it?
When you fly a real
Well,
plane, you
they remade
Yeah, they
remade 64 on the 3DS, didn't they?
Similarly, you can
Yeah.
use the gyro on the gamepad to
I mean, there are
learn
different
all
levels. I mean, like that boss
in the game.
isn't even.
We'd like people to play as
yeah,
if
that's
they're
new.
flying a real
Yeah.
plane. It's really exciting. For Wii U, with its 2 screens, we experimented with gameplay with ideas before this iteration of Star Fox. There were 2 screens that each serves a specific purpose. For example, we've tested using one screen for a more cinematic view and the other for gameplay.
That's cool.
The Wii U gamepad has a gyro, and it's a big reason we decided to make this game. It's a cockpit view, so it feels like you're in the cockpit like this. You can aim by
Cockpit
moving the
view.
gamepad around. In the other Star Fox games, you play by controlling your
So
plane
many
in
puns
third
that could be
person on
taken
one
like
screen.
that.
This
Oh
time,
my
the
goodness,
game
quit that.
world is shown on the TV, and you can focus in to aim on the gamepad. By using 2 screens, you can see yourself flying in third person on the TV while shooting down at the enemies below you from the cockpit.
So I
You
mean
know, at
that's
least- oh, sorry, what? Go.
that's kind of cool though.
Really immersed in the
Yeah.
experience.
Like
So that's something I hope people can
being
check
able
out.
to use the gamepad. It looks like it's just being able to use the gamepad to aim
But now,
Yeah.
with the Wii U
for the most
gamepad,
part.
you can use 2 sticks to do things like speed up and flip around.
That'll make aiming a whole lot better.
There's only one
Yeah.
button to fire all the
But
different
I'm happy that
buttons left. And with that,
you know, at
we
least
thought
they
we
are
could use these
using the
buttons to make
gamepad.
Arrowing transform.
Well, yeah.
I mean, like, you know, actually using it because, well, with Splatoon, you know, it's nice for aiming and stuff, and you can see the map. But I just think so many people hated the gamepad. Well, no one actually used it properly, really.
That was in Star Fox
Well,
2.
I don't know. I feel like that
Didn't make it out.
Nintendo likes their gimmicks. Like that's the thing. They like their
Well-
gimmicks, and
R-wing transformation mechanics
just
actually
some
look like
games,
it
you
makes a
know,
lot of
can
sense.
use gimmicks and some others shouldn't. You know.
Yeah.
But how is, like, if you want to say motion controls are gimmicks, then okay. But how would having another screen be a huge problem?
Well, it's not the screen per se. It's just again, it's the motion controls. They want you to use the gamepad's motion controls to aim and stuff in Splatoon and stuff like that.
Well, have you tried those? Have you tried Splatoon though?
Well, I'm just saying from what I've heard around the internet that a lot of people just weren't into that specific control type, and then they couldn't change it.
They can change it. But let me tell you real quick. You may start off, like, they may have started off complaining about it, but if they actually kept with it, there is no other way to play that game, basically.
Huh.
Because since, like, you're aiming at the floor and aiming at, up at people a lot, if you are using a traditional thumbstick, you're going to take, like, a second to raise your gun, right? That's what they always tell you in Counter-Strike and Call of Duty and stuff, is you never want to aim at the ground. You want to aim at where people are going to be. But with Splatoon, you have to be aiming at the ground and up. So if you're using a thumbstick, you're going to take a moment to look up, where with the motion control, you could just immediately look up. Like, there's no break.
Right.
And then when you're precision aiming left or right, it helps to have that little bit of, like,
precision?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no, I understand completely. I forgot, you're a first-person shooter guy too, aren't you?
To an extent, yeah.
So, I mean, you should know, you know what you're talking about when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And I've always been a big person about, PC is better for shooters. But, having motion control like that helps.
Right.
Because you do have that precision where mouse is perfect for precision. So,
right,
I don't know.
Yeah. No, I understand.
New dedicated game platform, codename NX, which we'll tell you more about.
So they're talking about the
NX is not until next year, he just said.
Yeah. So I'm still kind of interested to see what they got going on with that. Because they haven't really said too awful much about it.
It is transformation. We never let them stand still. There always has to be something new, something compelling.
So yeah, Nintendo just likes the innovative, the new.
And see, I like that because, if we are stuck with the same thing,
right.
Like, PlayStation and Xbox, they don't like to step out of the bounds, really.
But that's what we were finding out last night, or when we were doing the recordings for Sony and Microsoft.
They both had great games, but again, everything is on graphics, and graphics are great. But there needs to be more than that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Mario Maker.
Now I'm way excited to see this game. I want to play this game so bad.
Yeah.
I guess Best Buy has a try it out
demo
today or something. Yeah, you can go try it out today or something.
I gotta work today.
But it basically isn't it at select Best Buys though?
Yeah, so I'm sure it's not any close Best Buy.
Right.
In fact, right now, let's see how Amiibo are about to show up in a totally.
So they're talking about the Amiibo again, guys. So I mean, what are your thoughts on the Amiibo as of right now?
Well, I'll just tell you, I'll just sum it up with this. I haven't bought one yet.
I'm the same way. I don't think I will.
Not a huge fan of it, huh?
I mean, I
don't know. I got a couple Amiibo. I got a Mario and a Luigi and a Link sitting here with me.
See, for me, like, let's just take Skylanders for a second, who started all this craziness. Which I think, are they talking about Skylanders right now? No, they are. Let's just take Skylanders for a second. They kind of started this whole toy craze, with games. So, sorry, I got distracted with whatever they're doing here.
So there's Skylander.
Oh yeah, there's Skylander, Disney Infinity, and Amiibo now.
Yeah.
Well, no, I know, but I'm looking at these Amiibo that they got right here. These are like, are they like Skylander?
Yeah, I think they are.
So Nintendo Skylander, same thing as Nintendo Amiibo.
That's kind of cool, I suppose.
It'll probably bring a new lore to Skylanders, though. New, fresh thing for those Nintendo fans.
Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't like to play as Donkey Kong or Bowser in Skylanders?
That's true.
What else can these figures do?
If you put the figure on a Skylanders portal, they act as a Skylander.
But yeah, no. I think Nintendo's doing, as much as I hate that there's like a backlog of Amiibo, like people wanting to buy Amiibo and just can't.
Yeah, I think that's just stupid.
Due to like sculptors and stuff like that. But I think what Nintendo was aiming, yeah, basically people who go to like GameStop and buy like all 50 and be done.
Yeah.
So they can sell them at a higher up price. But basically, like, I think it's cool though because they wanted to have something where like people would go out like for collectors, you know, and that's exactly the kind of market that they wanted to make, and that's the kind of market that they made.
And I can respect that, but still you have like kids who are like, oh, I want that figure, and they won't be able to find it because of the fact that you know, these people are just buying them and selling them.
Right.
Now they had that kind of with Skylanders, but they always you know, they re-released them and, you know, like whatever. So there was enough of them for all the kids who wanted them.
But as I stated before, they like with the Skylanders and the Disney Infinity and stuff,
they're not really collectors.
Well, yeah, but you can see that the market is oversaturated with them.
Yeah.
And so like you can go to like a GameStop and stuff and see those like for $1 for like 10. Like no one wants them.
Well, I mean, once, because, you know, like the next game, what the crap is going on? But, you know, like the next game, what? Apparently you can play as Link.
Amazing.
Or maybe that was just a little joke thing, I don't know.
Dude.
What's this?
Triforce Heroes?
I haven't heard about this.
This might be the new Hyrule Warriors, maybe?
Oh, or it might be the next, like,
the next big Zelda? The next Four Swords!
Which means everyone's gonna fight again, yay!
Dude, I'll tell you what, I actually just said not too long ago, maybe a couple months ago, that I'm like, they need to remake a Four Swords for 3DS. That'd be so cool.
They need, I think unfortunately they need to do online, though, with it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, just because, you know, I of course love, like, couch co-op, let's just call it. But you're never gonna have those. You're not always going to have those moments. So if you have a game
not here in America, anyway.
Yeah, in America, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, they might have that out in Japan and stuff, and, you know, whatever, but from a worldwide perspective, yeah, you're right. And we definitely need to see more online stuff, which I feel Nintendo is kind of, you know, they're kind of scared to do for whatever reason.
They're working on it, though. Like, I kind of want both, though. And a lot of companies will just focus on the online. So, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, Nintendo still only has so many, like, you know, online games. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose.
Pretty cool.
Like, they got...
They look kind of cool.
So, yeah, I'm all for that. That looked really cool. I was not expecting that.
Oh crap. Is this it?
Hello, I'm Aonuma, the producer of Zelda. Today I would like to talk about The Legend of Zelda, Triforce Heroes, the latest Nintendo 3D
I got excited.
Zelda game.
I was gonna say.
That's okay though. I'd like to see more about this game.
No, I do.
This is the first we're ever hearing about the, and I want to point out to you guys that Nintendo is notorious for this. Like, everyone was getting really mad about like all the Super Smash Brothers leaks, you know, all the stuff getting leaked about like Amiibo and stuff like that. But Nintendo has so much stuff that they hide and they're such masters of like surprising people with their presentations and stuff. Like, there is no way anyone could have known that this was a thing right now.
No, I would agree. They,
So-
they do like to hide things, and I'm happy about that, I suppose.
So, you know, I mean, just because there's a couple leaks that happen here and there, you shouldn't get worried for Nintendo, because they're masters of the presentation, man.
Yeah. And I would agree. But there was just a lot of leaks, like just in general, like not even from Nintendo. There were just a bunch of leaks, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of unfortunate that it had to be like that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to think of some other things that were leaked.
I'm surprised that this is only for 3 people, though, this game. Like, usually games like this go for 4, obviously, because isn't there like a purple link too?
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know why they chose 3.
Then we find out something has happened.
I mean, I guess for quote-unquote Triforce Warriors, but...
So different players are each
Oh,
claiming
makes sense.
to be the hero.
Mhm.
So it begins. Using items to defeat enemies and conquering dungeons is a familiar staple from other Zelda games.
Oh, that was cool.
And there's different outfits and stuff that I guess give you different abilities.
Yeah, you could, well, I think you could just customize yourself.
There's also a fact
Maybe it gives you different abilities, but...
collect items to create new outfits.
Yeah, he just said that.
Zelda dress.
Buying and equipping these different clothes, your abilities change.
Don't call me Zelda.
So the same courses
That's just what Link needs, man.
depending on what you wear.
I like how you can cheer and crap.
That's really cool.
Well, I guess that would probably just be like the...
Right here, right here.
The chat.
I hope people invite others to try.
It has online play.
Online play, yep.
Good on you, Nintendo. Good on you.
Well, I just, I think of our own personal experience, how we're all kind of, we're not always so close anymore. We have friends that have moved to other states and everything.
Right.
So again, it's hard for us to all get together and play a game like this.
T-Hop being prime example.
Yeah.
Also for Nintendo 3DS, we have another new game. Last year, we had the Wii U version of Hyrule Warriors.
Oh, yeah.
And then now, yeah. Now, we knew about the 3DS Hyrule Warriors.
Now, was it leaked, or did they say something about it?
It will include all
I
the DLC
don't know. I don't know how it worked.
Yeah, I don't either. See, I may actually get it for 3DS then.
You never bought it for Wii U?
Nope.
It's an amazing game.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. I just, I don't know. It seems like it would be better as a mobile, or, not a mobile game, but, like a...
Handheld.
Sure.
Yeah. You could take it on the go.
That's kind of cool.
It never seemed like a game I wanted to, like, sit down and play for hours. It just seemed like, oh, maybe I'll do a mission here or do whatever.
As well as the Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes.
So they renamed it Hyrule Warriors Legends?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Now,
This is Devil's Third, I believe.
Now, don't get me wrong, like with the 3DS version of Hyrule Warriors, how they got like different characters in that game, like Tetra and the King of Red Lions and stuff.
Yeah.
My personal opinion, don't be surprised if you see like a DLC pack with those characters for the Wii U version.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Eventually. Like, because they said previously that they were done with DLC for the Wii U version of Hyrule Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
But with this new Hyrule Warriors coming out, don't doubt it.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I want to be a boat, though.
I want to be a boat.
Exactly.
Yeah, I want to see some Toon Link action, though. Like, if they got Tetra and King of Red Lions, I want to see some Toon Link.
Yeah, that looks pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I think you're right, though, Aaron. I think it does look kind of a better one for have like on the go type game.
Mm-hmm. See, for me, Dynasty Warriors has never had that big, like, pull for me. So maybe that's why.
What?
I can't.
I don't know.
What is this?
Some new stuff.
What?
Ah. So, there was a new Metroid game.
I wonder.
Set in the Prime universe.
Yeah.
4-player co-op. Now I wonder if this game's gonna have online, or if it's just gonna be local.
They're like, you wanted flipping Metroid games? We're gonna give you Metroid games.
Everybody wanted Metroid games. I think they wanted a Wii U version, though.
Well, no, I think, hopefully... Well, I don't know. I don't want to say anything, because I'll probably be let down. But I would say...
Dude! I love how they keep going back to Mario Maker.
Oh, this is the new Fire Emblem game. I keep getting distracted. Like, I want to say something, I'll get distracted by what's going on.
Gotta learn how not to do that.
Yeah, it's horrible. So, with Metroid, though, does that mean they're gonna announce these 3DS games and maybe bring in an actual Metroid game for Wii U? Because, I mean, you saw there that's not really a Metroid game. So people are still gonna complain about it.
Right.
So maybe that means they're gonna bring something in, or maybe in the next year or so. I don't know, we'll see.
It's still a long conference, or a long presentation, so we'll see.
Yeah, how long is this? Because I do need to go to work. Oh, I got some time, but I just wondered.
Well, I don't know. The other conferences, like the actual conferences, were about an hour 30. But Nintendo's usually pretty good with their stuff, so they'll probably be done in about an hour. I don't know. But it's gonna be an hour worth enjoying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, I definitely agree.
Kill me if you want, but do it as yourself.
Now, I like the Fire Emblem games. I think that they're interesting. I never got a chance to actually beat one, though. I think the only one I actually played was the Wii version.
They're great. Like, they're just good strategy games. Is this,
This looks like Hyper Dimension or whatever.
Oh, maybe. I thought it was going to be a, Persona game.
Persona?
I don't think so, though.
Now, I know a lot of people and, like, gamers and stuff don't, for the most part, or they complain about it, but I like anime games.
Yeah.
Huge fan of anime games.
I mean, look at the Tales games. I mean, those are always really good. Yeah, I really do think this is Persona, but I don't know. Oh, no, this is the Persona / Fire Emblem game. That's what this is.
Oh, okay. Now, I actually haven't played a Persona game. What's the story behind them?
They're flipping fantastic, but I have never played one myself either. I know that they... Like, I think they're ones I could probably get into just because, you know, they're weirder, I guess. But usually I think they're school, you know, people from, like, in high school or something, and they end up having to get mixed up in, like, a big...
So, classic anime.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you're all about those... Chowster, you're all about those, you know, unusual and kind of strange horror-type games, right?
Yeah, I mean, just anything new, because, you know, if you end up playing the same games kind of over and over again. So whenever I see something new, it's interesting because, I mean, it is something new.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not the same old.
Good placement.
So I do always look for weirder things.
Speaking of weird...
Well, I don't understand their joke with bananas. Like, I know it was just like in one of their directs, they were just staring at it, but I don't get it.
Well,
there's something
like
more
maybe
to
like
it.
Mario Kart
Donkey
or something. Yeah.
Maybe. Here, this is X or whatever, Xenoblades.
Now, Xenoblade is one of those games that are like way, way popular, even though it's on the old gen.
Yeah.
Well, they brought it to 3DS.
They brought it was the Wii one originally, and then they brought it to 3DS because they remade the Wii one.
Right. So
I mean, there are games I can get into, but sometimes I feel like I don't have time for a big RPG.
Yeah,
right.
you know? I agree.
That's what we were saying earlier. A lot of people just don't have time anymore to put into games. And
You feel like an hour of your time just doesn't get you anywhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And you know, like we have these, you know, there are the big RPGs that'll take like 80 hours or so, and it's like, well, how am I supposed to devote that time to it?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
I have other stuff going on.
I remember specifically my Final Fantasy X run, first time through, was about a 70-hour run.
Mm-hmm.
And let's not even get started on Phantasy Star Online.
What's it gonna turn into now?
Isabel! Now, this actually looked really cool.
Yeah, this is,
I like Animal Crossing.
Something.
Yeah. A Happy Homemaker.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it takes like the best part, but like, oh, you know, it'll just be, you want to organize a house, then here you go. Here's a whole game devoted to it.
And that's what's cool. I think that's what appeals to, like, the casual people who like, you know, Animal Crossing and stuff, is just that they could chill, take, like we were saying before, take an hour of your day, and just do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
And I think that's why the 3DS has kind of still been going on, because, you know, when you have those moments where, you know, whatever, there's downtime, then you can just play something real fast.
Right.
I will say that if they do like an actual full Animal Crossing game again, they need to do something more.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Like, I mean, I enjoy Animal Crossing, but, you know, to a point, it gets boring, I guess.
Did you just catch that? September 25th, 2015? Oh, okay.
See, here we go.
So, it's coming out soon.
Animal Crossing Party? I seriously think that's what it is.
Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, it said.
Oh, is that what it said?
Up in the corner.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's Animal Crossing Party.
Hey, at least if they fix this one, you know, and make it like old Mario Party.
Old school Mario Party. There you go. What
do I have to just get Amiibo players to play this game and then?
Yup.
Probably.
Sigh.
I don't know. I like the idea of getting an Isabelle amiibo. I'm a huge Isabelle fan.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's just go back real quick to the amiibo thing, what I was going to say.
Yeah.
So with Skylanders, you have that specific game, and it's needed for that game. And it makes it cool because when you... like for Skylanders, I love all the undead guys. So right. I love like getting them, I love you know, collecting them, I guess, and leveling them up and seeing all their moves. So that was cool. But with Amiibo, I never feel, well, for one, they never feel necessary. And then like the bonuses they give don't feel like there's enough to it.
Well, I guess.
I mean, you buy like a Mario one and you get like a bunch of different I'm actually kind of excited for this game.
I'm really excited. I was looking forward to this.
And
it's
then...
like, well, see, it's like Yoshi's Story on 64. I love that game.
And thus, we just changed topics.
No, I know, but I'm just... So anyway, with Amiibo, I never feel like it's enough of what it... Like, there's not enough content for them, for me to justify getting it.
I mean, you can't... blame Nintendo for that, because, I mean, how would you feel if you need to buy a specific amiibo
To play a game?
Yeah. Well,
I would hate it.
Well, to like kind of like how you need DLC. You know, like it'd be like needing DLC for a game.
Yeah, that's how I kind of feel though. I mean, sure you get a cool little figure with your DLC. And I mean, obviously you don't want to have DLC in order to play a game like you just said. But I mean, if you want to look at them just like DLC that you get a little figure with, I guess it's a little bit better. But
well, the
again,
amiibo
I don't feel like paying $14 for DLC.
Well, the little amiibo only gives you certain real small things, like maybe a costume or something for your character, and they work with multiple games, which is something new.
And I think that's a smart idea, but again, there's just not enough. Although I have seriously thought about buying one of these little Yoshi ones because they are flipping amazing looking.
They really are. I'm actually real excited about this the Yoshi game, Blue World.
Yeah, it looks really sweet, dude. It's like Sackboy meets Yoshi.
Yeah.
Now, when they made the Kirby game, it didn't go over so well, did it? Like when they did Kirby's Epic Yarn?
I think it went okay. I thought it had pretty good reviews and stuff.
Because if I go to a GameStop right now, like you see it for like $10. It's not normal, like a main Nintendo game.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't think many people knew about it, but I think it got okay reviews.
Gotcha.
I will say, I keep looking for this other Kirby game that came out on the Wii, and I cannot find it. But it's supposed to be really good. It's like a 4-player...
Return to Dreamland?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's like a 4-player... crap, what's the 64 one called? Crystal
Shards?
Crystal Shards? Yeah. Oh, there's co-op. Sweet.
Yeah, they announced co-op for this before.
Oh, I didn't know about it.
Yeah, but no, that's one of the reasons why I'm looking forward to this game.
Yeah.
Not to mention, I think it looks cool, like graphic-wise.
Oh, I love this, man. This is real. This is my type of game right here.
If you have an amiibo, and if you use it in Yoshi's Woolly World, then
I thought you were more of a hardcore, quote-unquote, dude there, T-Hop.
Well, I am, but I'm saying I love the, that's cool, Mario Yoshi. That art style is kind of neat, it's different.
Right.
Everything's all yarn, it's pretty neat.
That's what I was talking
Or wool, or whatever you want to say,
Right.
I was talking with someone yesterday, and I like that they're doing a lot of claymation games and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not so much at E3 right now, but just there's been kind of a few games that have done that, probably because of indie games and stuff. But it's just been cool because I always thought that was a cool concept when I was a little kid, just to have everything in clay. And they're going back to that, so they're doing different art styles, and that kind of makes the game really.
Right.
Yeah.
So I hope people can enjoy playing the same level over and over again.
I mean, there's been quite a few games that maybe aren't the best graphics or whatever, but they have a good art style, so it makes it more interesting.
Right. Yeah, we brushed up on that topic in one of our previous videos, and yeah, you're right. Exactly. If a game has beautiful art, it definitely makes it more appealing to play. And that's actually one of the defining things for a game for me too. Is does it look? Does it have that good, awesome look to it that makes it, playable?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not one of those guys that are all about the graphics of a game, but I definitely will pick up a game if it looks appealing.
Mm. Is this Pokemon? Is this an anime or something? Because I've never.
Pokemon meets anime. Wait, Pokemon is an anime.
No, I'm saying, is this an anime? Because I've never heard anything about this, or is this a new concept?
I don't know, it looks pretty cool though. Now, what if they made a Pokemon game just like this? Yokai Watch. I don't know, that looked pretty neat. Luigi!
He actually finally gets his own game. Oh, wait.
He finally gets... What the heck? Well, there's that new Paper Mario that everyone was wanting. Paper Mario meets Mario and Luigi.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
That's interesting.
I can't believe they actually did something like this.
Did that toe just go in Mario's pants? Like, I didn't want to be that guy, but it was kind of a little weird.
Like, I don't know. Everybody was really wanting a new Paper Mario game. I think they wanted a Paper Mario Wii U game, but they wanted the new Paper Mario game because they said the Sticker Star was absolutely horrible.
It was not horrible. Although, have I finished that yet?
I thought the concept was cool.
Yeah, I finished it because I gave it to one of my clients at work because he left the house that I work at.
So, like, and like, I know a lot of people were just like, Paper Jam.
I like it.
That looks pretty neat.
Oh, Mario Tennis for Wii U. But yeah, like, you know, how Mario RPG split into two different RPG series, like Paper Mario and Mario and Luigi. It's kind of nice that they're kind of bringing them back together, I guess.
Yeah.
What?
Oh my goodness.
So I'm glad to see like a new Mario Tennis game.
I wonder if those are going to be able to, you can turn them off or not, the
Items.
giant mushrooms. Yeah.
Now, I played the 3DS version of Mario Tennis.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, it felt kind of bland. Like, it just felt like basic tennis. It didn't feel anything special.
But see, that's what 64 was, and it worked so well.
Right.
So, when they... I don't know. I mean, it's always good to try new things.
Yeah.
But I don't know...
Well, didn't the...
Like what made the 3DS one and the 64 one so drastically different?
Well, didn't the, I want to say that, like the Mario Tennis games and the Mario Golf games and stuff, I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, I'm watching this now. I'm right now.
This instant feedback can really help your imagination run wild.
Back in the day, we had to create everything by hand. To design courses, we would actually draw them
Now, Super Mario Maker is going to be really cool because, like, I like to play like a lot of ROM hacks and stuff in user-made or user-edited type games, especially of like Mario and stuff like that. So I think that this is going to be really appealing to a lot of people. You know, that community of people, it's going to be definitely like for kids who like Mario, for anybody who likes Mario, being able to make your own levels. Or if you don't like making levels, you'll just be able to play other people's levels too, I think.
In the old days, when we needed to fix or change part of the course, it would get really messy if we tried to edit the original.
But yeah, that's what I'm excited about, just playing everyone's different levels, you know?
Right.
A lot of things might look familiar, but you can combine various elements.
Which I wonder how they're going to try to do online stuff for that.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Because you know how they get.
Putting a bullet bill on top.
Well, to be honest, I like to see like 2-player mode in this game, but
you can even put things we've never placed underwater.
I guess that's just not a thing.
Right.
What would be kind of cool is have someone like playing it and you can add stuff to it as you're going along.
Right.
It will swim like a
Like
small shrimp.
I don't know. I'd like to see a Luigi in Mario Maker, but I don't think that's gonna be a thing.
Appearance of other characters.
Well, then they have to call it Mario and Luigi Maker.
No, not necessarily.
No, I'm just.
Oh, there you go.
So I guess they can do other characters. That's kind of cool.
That is cool.
We have a lot of
I thought it was kind of just like a joke that they were doing.
to celebrate Super Mario's 30th anniversary.
So Super Mario Smash Maker.
When you use it, your Mario in-game is going to
Oh man.
That amiibo.
The amiibo itself is pretty big too, to reflect the effect in the game. There's also a Super Mario Maker booklet. The booklet has a lot of sample courses. It's
Cool.
really fun just looking at them. As if
What's with the black stiletto?
design the world of Mario in real life.
Well, I think it's just their play on the Karupi shoe
Most times,
back
Yeah.
in Mario
I
3.
start by making a course I want to play, which is usually like 2-1 or 2-2.
He wants to play Water Worlds. This guy, he's like that guy, dude.
Yeah.
Miyamoto, come on.
That guy enjoys water.
It's always like that. I may come across as a mean person by saying this, but in 1-1, there's a Goomba, which is clearly an enemy, but there's also a super mushroom, and you might run when you first see it. You run, but there's a block above, so you can't run. So if you jump, the ceiling is low, so you usually hit it.
What?
When you do,
But when the Goomba is timed properly,
it's a surprise.
Oh,
jump up the mushroom, you get hit by the Goomba.
gotcha.
There are stairs.
So he said I might be a mean person. But
Gaps. But the first gap has a floor, and the second one is the one you want to avoid because it's bottomless. So it's a tutorial in a sense. We put a lot of thought into those types of things.
Miyamoto,
Feels different, right?
great programmer, dude.
At the same time. New players usually fall into the first pit because they can't make the jump. But they
What?
learn from it. They usually fall into it because they can't make it.
It's like game design training software.
If you want to get into game design.
Oh, there you go. If you want to be into game design, there you go. It's cool though.
With enough practice, anyone can become a good course designer.
So, with enough
There it
practice,
is.
anybody can be Miyamoto.
Nintendo's
Wow.
experience for E3 is all about
September 11th. That's not bad.
And while we've given you a
Yeah, it's coming right around the corner.
games coming later in 2015, there's still much more to share. Next, Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 begins. We'll kick off with Mr. Miyamoto and fellow developers flying through Star Fox Zero. And if you can't wait to get your hands on Super Mario Maker,
They almost done?
the opportunity is
I
right
think
in
they're
front of you.
done.
No.
On Wednesday from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturday from noon until 5 p.m. local time. You can watch
So,
and
what are you guys'
choose
thoughts on this? What's your pros and
So here's
cons?
here's the
in the
Mario
US
Maker thing right here.
and experience the game for yourself.
Personally, I like the idea of Mario Maker.
Of all of our activities this week
I like
at
I like that they announced the new Zelda game for 3DS.
As
That's
anyone
cool, yeah.
transforms, be it a person or a company, it's good to reflect on where you've been.
And they got that a couple new Mario games coming out, which is really cool.
Than a billion people
Like the
around
Mario,
world,
that Paper Mario and Mario and Luigi crossover,
and most of them
and that new Mario Tennis. So
biggest star, Mario. From the music to the costumes to the characters, Super Mario isn't just Nintendo's mascot. There's a little piece of him and certainly memories of his adventures inside all of us.
So I thought they would do something a little bit more for the 30th anniversary, though.
Maybe we'll see here in a second.
I mean, yeah, they got Mario Maker, but
What else do
Yes.
you want?
That's cool.
yeah, kid. So yes, everybody around the world is a Mario fan.
Well, yeah.
Nice.
There you go. So, fun video. Anyway, guys, pros and cons of what you thought about this.
Well, again, I was hoping for more. I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I went
it's,
through a little bit.
I kind of, it's a little weak. I don't know.
A little weak.
I was expecting a lot more from Nintendo. Real sad that we didn't see any Zelda U stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, where did you hear that they weren't going to bring it to E3? Because I didn't hear that either.
I actually just read it on like an article. Yeah, he came out and said that they weren't gonna announce it this year.
I think that's kind of silly, though.
Yeah.
Let's SuperMario.com. Yeah, no, I think that maybe was a poor decision. They should at least shown a little bit.
Visit LetSuperMario.com and help us celebrate his 30th anniversary by submitting your own Super Mario video. And do it for a good cause, with Nintendo making a donation to the non-profit group Operation Smile. Visit our site for details. Let's have some fun, let's support a great cause, and let's Super Mario.
Now, see, that's something I can get, really get behind, is Nintendo trying to, help out with charity and stuff like that. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like that about them.
Yeah.
You won't see, like, Microsoft or Sony or anybody like that doing stuff like that, you know?
I think there has been occasionally some things.
I'm really stoked for Mario Maker, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be. I mean, that's cool. That's the highlight of E3 for me, at least.
Highlight at E3 or highlight for Nintendo?
Or Nintendo. Sorry, their E3 press conference. You know what I mean? But...
Hello, everyone. I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Just when you think that they're done.
Well, they said they were going to do the Treehouse event.
Well, I know, but I don't think this is the Treehouse, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh. Bill Schramm, please.
So our digital event today focused entirely on
okay, so yeah, it's the Treehouse.
And early 2016.
So anyway, pros and cons about Nintendo, guys.
I don't know. Again, I said I didn't want to get my hopes up, but I really thought they were going to do something with Metro. I mean, yeah, Federation Force, but I thought they were really going to do something else.
Right.
And so we've introduced
Because
games like
when's the true Metroid game been out? Actually, when's the last Metroid game period been out?
Well, they re-released Prime, so. But that was just, like I said, a re-release.
Yeah. Because, I mean, other M was the last one. That was near the end of the Wii's life. Yeah, life cycle.
Right.
And as soon as the show is over, I'm going to be going back to help him out with it as well.
So I don't know.
P-Hop?
I mean, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I'm guessing they're probably working at it,
So
but
now
I
what
don't
we're
know.
going to do
It
is
would have been
jump
nice to
right
hear
into
something about
gameplay straight from Star Fox Zero.
Okay, I'm done
But I
now.
think maybe rather than having me play it, we should have
I mean,
our
I
Nintendo Treehouse
wanted a little
staff
more.
play it,
You know what I mean?
Because they're probably going to be a lot better than I am.
I think, I'm excited about the new Yoshi game. That looks pretty neat.
After they're done,
Star Fox would be sweet. I don't know. I was looking for a little more. I guess I don't know.
Right. No, I agree. I'm real excited for like the Star Fox game. I'd like to see more about that. Mario Maker was probably the highlight for the Nintendo section for me.
Yeah.
I think for a lot of people. But yeah, so can you mute your thing, Chowster?
Wow. I can't even listen to my own stream. Whatever, man.
For a second.
Whatever.
We'll have to get you hooked up with a better mic eventually. But
I think with all the streaming I do.
But yeah, so I don't know. I think it was a little weak from Nintendo, but I want to see more of what they got coming. I'm sure that they got more surprises that going to be revealed eventually.
Yeah, and you know they always do Nintendo Directs and stuff, so I'm sure there'll be something new.
Right. All right. Well, that was the Nintendo. I can't even say conference. That was the Nintendo Direct thing. So, all right, guys. If you enjoyed this commentary video, be sure to hit that subscribe button, so you can keep up to date with all of PREREC content in the from before or coming up. If you like any of us personally, be sure to follow. Follow the Twitter, follow the Facebook, all that stuff. We do live streaming on Twitch. And I want to thank you, Chowster, and thank you, T-Hop, for commentating with me with this Nintendo Direct.
Sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Had a good time.
It was fun.
Alright, so, as always, guys, remember, this is WolfBlade, signing out.